couple of magnets. These are 10 by 2 magnets, 10 millimeters by 2 mil. Doesn't really matter which way we put these in. The important thing now is to make sure that we get the magnets in the hatch to make sure that they're the matching ones for these. So it's not important which way they're going, it is important which way these are going. So I've put one of each on there, and then what I generally do, I use a magic marker and I just put a little dot or an X or whatever you like on each one, and then when we glue them into the hatch, which is here, we just make sure that the dot isn't visible and we get the right one in the right side. So I've tested these for fit, so now I'm just going to slide that off and put it in there, making sure that I can't see the dot. Likewise with this one, making sure I don't see the dot. I did actually on the last one, I got it in one of these in the wrong way round, and oh, what a hell of a job I had getting it out. Once they're glued in there, they really are difficult to get out. And that's the hatch with a little former that glues in there. Again, because it can't be printed, you can't get the magnet little recesses in there, so it's easier just to print it with a separate former. We hook that onto the front there, and that's that. Nicely held in place. That should keep most of the water out for a seaplane, but if in doubt, just a little bit of tape around there, I guess, will keep the water out. But at this stage, I'm not even thinking about water. I just want to make sure it flies. Now, the horizontal stabilizers, you will see they've got like a recess in there. Now, if you've fitted the servo in place correctly, with the gap at the top, this should actually fit in nicely like so. This is where a little bit of movement might be, and likewise with this one, the only difference being we need to just trim out a couple of these little webs here for the servo cable, so the servo cable doesn't get trapped on there. So I'm just going to trim out and the same down at the tip. I'm just going to take off that tip like so. So we've trimmed out, and that then should fit in there above there. Oh, we need to cut out the little, for that little block that goes across the top, we need to trim out just a little bit of that. So right across there. I've forgotten about that. And that's just the thickness of that block, which is about 6 mil. So I've just trimmed out that little bit like that, so that now that should fit in. Like so, which it does. Then we can put the fin. Again, that just glues on top there, and the elevator. Put the elevator. So I'm going to use with this looks like this. Okay, that will fit. Now into the ends of these we also have some little formers that glue into the end. Make sure that when we do this, the hole is nearest to the top. So I'm going to glue that in place. Again, I'll just put a bit of glue in. So making sure that the hole is nearest to the top. And the other one. This should be now on the top, which it is. There should be a mark on the end, which there isn't, to feed the wire through. Now, oh, there is. I can actually just see it. And there. I can just see the mark there. So we drill that. Just drill that out. Again, it should be drilled out in the final model. Just really something to feed the hinge wire through. Only needs to be on one side. And also we have two now again, depending on the on your printer, it will depend on what size tube you can get through there. Now I think this is a 3mm on my printer. Yes, 3mm will fit, but very tight. But that's nice, I'm going to use that. Again, there should be a mark, which there isn't on this one. There will be. There will be. I can just see. Anyway, there will be a mark to drill. What I'll do, I'll just put a mark on there. That's marked enough for me to be able to see. And we can glue the okay, I'm going to use that, but I'm going to make sure I can get it out. And I'll check to make sure that they're lining up, which they are. Okay, so I need to glue this together. But I don't want any glue on that hinge pin. So I'm going to glue this in and then I'm going to drag out the hinge pin. making sure that hinge pin is still moving. It's flat. The hinge pin is still moving. Okay. Now we can measure the elevator. Well, what I'll do, I'll just do a trial fit first. I'll feed this through there. Put a point on the end of that. That's it. So now we've got that through. That doesn't need to come off. So I can just pull that out a little bit. Pop off. Okay, then we can just shove this in. Excellent. Okay. I will put the hole in the other end should I need to push that out. Should I need to push that out, I can just push something in there and push that out. So there we've got that. Now, I think it only needs a dab of glue there and there on this to hold the horizontal stabilizer in place. And the rudder can be fitted the same way. Okay, so I think that's the fuselage just about finished. for the hinge on that side. Okay, all for now guys. We'll come back and finish that later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.